Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk English Every Day. I'm Emily.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom, and I'm really happy to be here with you again today.
I'm happy too, Tom. You look very relaxed today.
I do now, but to be honest, yesterday wasn't a very good day.
Oh, what happened?
Well, yesterday evening I was studying English. I opened my notebook, looked at the words, and suddenly I felt really tired.
That feeling can come so quickly sometimes.
Yeah, I kept reading the same sentence again and again. Then my brain quietly said, "Tom, this is too hard."
Hmm,
I felt small. I felt slow. And honestly, for a moment, I wanted to stop learning English.
I think many people listening right now know exactly that feeling.
Yes, that moment when you quietly ask yourself, maybe English just isn't for me.
Thank you for sharing that honestly, Tom. That's exactly why today's lesson is so important.
Absolutely.
Today, we're talking about not giving up on English, especially if you're a beginner.
This conversation is for anyone who wants to learn, but sometimes feels tired, confused, or frustrated.
English can feel like climbing a huge mountain.
A very, very big mountain.
Some days you feel strong and full of energy.
And some days, you just feel like sitting down and crying a little.
And you know what? Both kinds of days are completely normal.
Before we continue, we have one small favor to ask.
If you enjoy our conversations, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to Talk English Every Day.
When you subscribe, you'll continue learning English with us every week.
And if you know someone who's feeling discouraged while learning English,
Please share this episode with them.
let's encourage each other and keep moving forward together.
Okay, Emily, let's go back to yesterday.
Sure.
You asked what happened after I wanted to stop.
Yes. What did you do next?
First, I closed my notebook.
That sounds very honest.
Then, I made myself a nice cup of tea.
Tea really solves a lot of problems in life.
I think it does. I sat quietly near the window and started thinking about why I began learning English in the first place.
That's a very important question to ask yourself.
I realized I want to speak English confidently.
Yes.
I want to understand people from different countries. And I want to feel proud of myself.
Those are wonderful reasons.
They are. But yesterday, I forgot every one of them.
That happens to all of us sometimes.
Then I remembered something my English teacher told me a long time ago.
Really? What did she say?
She said, when learning feels hard, your brain is working.
I love that sentence.
She also said, if everything feels easy all the time, you're probably not growing.
That's so true.
It reminded me of exercising.
How so?
If you only lift very light weights, your muscles don't become stronger.
That's right.
But when the weight feels heavy, that's when your muscles begin to grow.
Learning English works exactly the same way.
Exactly.
When you listen to English and don't understand everything,
That doesn't mean you're failing.
it simply means you're training your brain.
Hearing that made me feel much better. But Emily,
Yes,
sometimes it still hurts.
of course it does. Sometimes you study for a whole hour. Then, the next day, you forget vocabulary. You forget grammar. And you quietly wonder, what's wrong with me?
Yes, I've asked myself that question many times.
Then let me tell you something very important.
I'm listening.
The English you've been learning is already inside your brain.
Inside my brain?
Yes, sometimes it's simply sleeping.
Sleeping English?
Exactly. Every time you practice, you wake it up a little more.
I really like that idea.
Even learning just one new word is a victory.
A small victory.
And small victories slowly build confidence.
Emily, can I ask you something?
Of course, Tom.
Sometimes I study for an hour and the next day I forget words, I forget grammar, and I start thinking, what's wrong with me?
Tom, there's nothing wrong with you.
Really?
Really. Let me tell you something important.
Okay.
The English you've been learning is already inside your brain.
Inside.
Yes, sometimes it's just sleeping.
Sleeping English?
Exactly. Every time you practice, you wake it up a little more.
I like that idea.
Even learning just one new word is a victory.
A small victory.
And small victories slowly build confidence.
I think many learners tell themselves, I'm not fluent yet, so I'm failing.
That way of thinking is very dangerous.
Why?
Because learning isn't about today.
Then what is it about?
It's about time. Ask yourself one simple question.
What question?
Am I better than I was last month? Or even, am I better than I was last year?
I like that.
If your answer is yes, then you're already winning,
Even if I still make mistakes?
especially if you make mistakes.
Really?
Yes, mistakes mean you're brave enough to try.
I never thought about it that way.
If you never make mistakes, you're probably staying inside your comfort zone.
And the comfort zone feels safe.
It does. But we don't grow there.
Emily, there's another problem many learners have.
What's that?
They always say, I don't have time to study English.
That's one of the most common reasons people give.
They work all day.
They have families.
They come home feeling exhausted.
I understand that completely.
So, what would you tell them?
My advice is very simple.
Tell us.
Don't look at the whole mountain.
Just one step.
Exactly. Just take one small step today.
Even 5 minutes?
Yes, 5 minutes is much better than 0 minutes.
That's true.
Listen to one short audio.
Read one short paragraph.
Learn one new word.
Those things don't sound difficult.
Because they aren't. On hard days, don't try to run.
Just don't stop.
Exactly.
I love that sentence. Don't run, just don't stop.
Learning English is like walking in the rain.
Slow, sometimes uncomfortable, but you're still moving forward.
Exactly. And sometimes, Tom,
Yes?
when life feels especially heavy, I find peace through my faith.
Me too. Trusting God gives me strength.
It reminds me that I'm never walking alone.
God knows our hearts.
He sees every bit of effort we make.
And when we feel weak, we don't have to carry everything by ourselves.
That thought always gives me hope.
Learning English isn't only about learning words,
It's about opening your world,
meeting new people.
sharing your ideas.
And if you give up, that door stays closed.
But if you keep going, new opportunities will slowly appear.
So whenever you feel like giving up, remember this.
Hard moments help you grow.
Small steps matter,
Resting is okay.
but quitting isn't.
You're stronger than you think.
And you're never learning alone.
We're all walking this journey together,
One word at a time.
one day at a time.
Emily, can I ask you about something many learners feel?
Of course.
Sometimes we study every day, but we don't feel like we're making progress. You open your book, you watch an English video, you listen to a podcast, but inside you keep thinking, why am I still the same?
Ah, yes. That's a very quiet kind of pain. Many learners feel it. They don't always say it out loud, but it hurts. Sometimes they even think, maybe English just isn't for me.
I've had that thought before.
Let me stop you right there. English is for you. Learning just doesn't move fast every single day.
That's true. Learning English is like walking through thick fog. You can't see very far ahead, but you're still moving.
I love that picture. You only see a few steps in front of you, but those steps still matter.
Emily, can I share one of my funniest English mistakes?
Of course.
One day, I wanted to say, I'm bored today, but instead I said, I'm very boring today.
That's one of the most common mistakes learners make.
I felt so embarrassed.
But let me ask you something. Did you remember that mistake afterward?
Oh yes, I never forgot it.
Exactly. Mistakes are wonderful teachers. Sometimes they stay in our memory much longer than perfect sentences.
That's true. The mistakes I remember are usually the ones that helped me improve.
And that's why you shouldn't be afraid of making them.
Emily, I think many learners confuse being tired with being lazy.
That's a very important point. Sometimes people say, I didn't study today. I failed.
But maybe they were simply exhausted.
Exactly. Rest is part of learning. It's just like charging your phone. A tired brain can't learn well.
So what should someone do on a day when they feel completely tired?
Keep it simple. Listen to some easy English. Repeat one sentence, or simply think in English for 1 minute.
1 minute feels possible?
It does. Because consistency is always more important than intensity.
Emily, fear is another huge problem for many learners.
Yes, fear of speaking, fear of making grammar mistakes, fear that people will laugh.
Fear stops so many people before they even begin.
But fear isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it simply means that English matters to you.
Wow, I've honestly never thought about it that way.
If English didn't matter, you wouldn't feel nervous. Fear can actually be a sign that you're growing.
I still remember my very first English conversation. My hands were shaking.
Mine were too. My heart was beating so fast.
But after it was over, I felt proud of myself.
And that feeling is waiting for every learner. On the other side of fear, there's confidence.
Should we give everyone a little challenge today?
I think that's a great idea.
Everyone listening, today, say just one English sentence out loud.
Only one. Say it in your room, in front of a mirror, or even quietly to yourself.
And after you say it,
Smile. Smile because you were brave enough to try.
Emily, can I share something personal?
Always.
There was a time when I wanted to quit learning English. I felt slow. I felt like everyone else was moving ahead without me.
What helped you keep going?
My faith, trusting God, believing that every small effort still mattered.
I love that. God sees our effort. He doesn't measure our speed.
That thought always gives me peace.
Dear listeners, please remember this. You are not stupid. You are not too slow. You are learning.
And learning takes time.
Time isn't your enemy.
Time is your partner.
If today feels heavy, that's okay.
Slow days still move you forward.
Rest if you need to. Cry if you need to. But please don't quit.
We believe in you.
And we'll keep walking beside you, one step at a time, one word at a time.
Emily, something you said earlier has stayed in my mind.
Which part?
You said, time is your partner. I keep thinking about those words.
I'm glad. Because many learners see time as their enemy. They get frustrated. They say, I've been learning English for so long.
Yes, they expect progress to happen in a straight line.
But learning doesn't work like that. Some days you move forward. Some days you feel like you're standing still. And some days even feel like you're moving backward.
Those are the hardest days.
They are. But they're also normal.
On those days, people often believe nothing is happening.
When actually, something is happening. Your brain is still learning. Quiet learning. Hidden learning. Learning you can't see yet.
I really like that idea. Hidden learning.
Sometimes the biggest progress happens before you even notice it.
Emily, can I ask you something honestly?
Of course.
Have you ever felt embarrassed about your English?
Yes, many times.
Thank you for saying that.
Sometimes when people speak very fast, I become quiet. I understand some of the conversation, but I don't feel confident enough to join.
I think many listeners understand that feeling.
They stay quiet because they're afraid of saying the wrong thing, afraid of sounding silly.
I've done that too.
But being quiet doesn't mean you're weak. Sometimes it simply means you're being careful.
That's true.
Still, I want every learner to remember something important.
Tell us.
Your English doesn't need anyone's permission. You don't have to wait until you're good enough. You don't need someone else to tell you it's okay to speak.
Wow, that's powerful.
English isn't a door someone opens for you. You open it yourself, with simple words, with mistakes, even with a shaking voice.
Simple English can still be strong English.
Absolutely.
Emily, may I add something?
Please do.
Many beginners believe they have to sound like native speakers
And that belief causes so much unnecessary pain.
because native speakers grew up speaking English.
Exactly. They didn't learn it the way you are learning now.
So comparing yourself to them isn't fair.
Not at all. Your English doesn't have to be perfect. It needs to be clear. It needs to be honest. That's what real communication is about.
Emily, can we talk about those negative thoughts that appear at night?
Yes. Thoughts like, I'm too old, I'm not smart enough, I started too late.
I've heard all of those.
Those thoughts are not facts. They're just fears.
Learning doesn't have an age limit.
It doesn't. There's no deadline, no finish line. As long as you're willing to learn, you can keep growing.
I'd like to slow down for a moment.
Me too.
If someone listening right now is thinking about giving up,
Please wait. Not forever. Just wait until today is over.
don't make a life decision on a tired day.
Exactly. Tired thoughts don't always tell the truth.
Emily, do you remember the very first English sentence you ever learned?
I do.
What was it?
It was, hello, my name is Emily.
Such a simple sentence.
Yes, but it was the beginning of everything.
Every fluent English speaker started somewhere.
Nobody was born speaking perfect English. Everyone began with one word, one sentence, one small step.
Sometimes learners feel completely alone.
But they're not. Millions of people around the world are learning English right now. They're facing the same fears, the same frustration, and the same hope.
We're all part of one big family of learners.
And families encourage one another.
That's why we love having these conversations.
Not simply as teachers.
But as friends.
Friends who truly understand what this journey feels like. Tom, can I say something gently?
Of course.
It's okay to cry because of English. It simply means English matters to you.
Yes. Tears are not weakness.
They're a sign that you're trying. Learning changes more than your vocabulary. It changes your confidence, your identity, even your dreams.
Dreams are emotional.
They really are.
So, dear listeners, please hear this clearly. If English feels difficult today, it doesn't mean you're failing.
It means you're learning.
Learners don't quit.
They pause, they breathe, and then they continue.
Emily, I feel very calm right now.
Me too. Not excited, not loud, just calm.
And calm feels good.
Because English grows best in a calm mind, not in a mind filled with fear.
That sentence really touched me.
Many learners put too much pressure on themselves. They say, I must speak perfectly. I must understand everything. I must become fluent quickly.
Those must thoughts are very heavy.
They really are. English doesn't need pressure. It needs patience.
Emily, can I ask you something honestly?
Always.
What do you think really happens when someone gives up learning English?
They don't only stop learning words. Sometimes they stop believing in themselves a little.
That's a powerful thought.
They quietly tell themselves, I can't do difficult things. And that's a dangerous message.
Because English isn't the only difficult thing in life.
Exactly. When you stay with English, you're also teaching yourself strength, patience, perseverance, and trust in your own ability.
Many people think confidence comes first.
But confidence comes after action. You speak first, then confidence slowly follows.
You don't wait until you feel ready.
You become ready because you keep trying.
Dear listener, can we speak directly to you for a moment?
If today feels difficult, that's okay. Weak days don't erase your strong days.
They're all part of the same story.
And every meaningful story has challenges.
Emily, do you remember a time when you almost gave up on something important?
Yes, I do.
What stopped you?
I remembered my why.
Your reason.
Yes, not grammar, not exams, not perfect pronunciation. My purpose.
You wanted to communicate.
I wanted to connect with people, to understand others, to express my thoughts.
Dear listener, what's your reason for learning English?
Maybe it's for your job. Maybe it's for traveling. Maybe it's for your family. Maybe it's simply because you want more confidence.
Whatever your reason is, don't forget it.
Your purpose will always be stronger than your mistakes.
Emily, many learners worry that people will laugh at them.
That fear is very real.
What would you say to them?
Kind people don't laugh at learners, and unkind people should never decide your future.
That's true.
Your English isn't here to impress people. It's here to help you communicate.
And communicating takes courage.
It certainly does.
What about accents? Many learners worry about their accent too.
An accent isn't something to be ashamed of. It simply means you speak more than one language.
That's something to be proud of.
Absolutely. Your accent tells your story. It shows your effort. It shows your courage.
Emily, let's slow down for just a moment.
Okay. Dear listener, take a slow breath.
You don't have to rush.
English isn't going anywhere. It will still be here tomorrow.
One sentence at a time.
One day at a time.
If you feel lost,
Just listen.
if you feel shy,
Just repeat.
if you feel tired,
Rest.
but don't leave English behind.
Stay close to it. Treat it like a good friend, not an enemy.
Emily, do you really believe everyone can learn English?
I truly do. Even slow learners, especially slow learners,
Why especially them?
because they take their time. They build strong foundations. They don't give up easily.
That's beautiful.
Learning English changes lives. It opens new doors. It gives people a voice.
And every voice deserves to be heard.
Even if it shakes, even if it's quiet, even if it still makes mistakes. Your voice matters.
Emily, I'm feeling something right now.
What are you feeling?
Grateful. Grateful for every learner who refuses to give up. Grateful for every small step. Grateful for every bit of effort.
Me too. And most of all, we're grateful for everyone listening today.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
Thank you for staying with us.
Thank you for believing that you can improve.
And thank you for not giving up on yourself.
Before we gently finish today's conversation,
We'd like to leave you with one simple thought.
if English feels heavy today,
It's okay to put it down for a little while.
but please,
Pick it up again tomorrow.
remember, you're stronger than you think.
You're learning, even when you don't feel like you're making progress.
Every page you read,
Every sentence you practice.
every mistake you make,
Every time you try again.
they're all helping you become a better English speaker.
Believe in yourself.
Keep being patient,
Keep moving forward.
one word at a time,
One sentence at a time.
one day at a time.
We believe in you.
And we'll be here to continue this journey with you.
I'm Emily,
And I'm Tom.
and this is Talk English Every Day.
If today's conversation encouraged you,
Please give this video a like.
subscribe to Talk English Every Day if you'd like to keep learning English with us every week.
And if you feel comfortable,
Write just one English sentence in the comments.
it doesn't have to be perfect.
Just one sentence.
We love reading your comments.
And every time we read them,
They make us smile.
until next time,
Take good care of yourself.
keep practicing,
Keep believing.
keep believing.
And never give up.
We'll see you in our next lesson.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Happy learning.